Fellow Warfighters, war is hell. Welcome to the third and final episode of the special event that we put together for the military and veteran gamer charity. This has been an absolute blast to be able to play with these guys, be able to put this event together, stuff like that. It's all for a really good cause. So if you're not familiar with military and veteran gamer charity, I know I mentioned this in previous videos, but in case you're watching this for the first time, definitely want to let you guys know because, as I said, great cause. Basically what these guys do is help support people who are active duty personnel and veterans to be able to use gaming as a method to be able to heal. So super cool. I'm 100% behind it. And so in the description below, you'll find a link to where you can go donate to them. Every little bit goes a long way to help support them. So really, guys, if you can, please do that. So to kind of give you a rundown on what's going to be happening in this mission, in the previous two episodes we saw a hotel that had been used by friendly forces just for R&R had been attacked by artillery. We got some intel on where that artillery was, and so in the last episode we ended up destroying it. Now because we are in an area where there is a river that separates between government controlled region and an autonomous region, we've gotten word that there's going to be a massive attack from hostile forces into government-controlled territory, which is what we've been hired to defend. So everybody right now who is in the mission is being rushed back to a series of bridges, and we're going to have to hold these bridges against the waves of enemy that are kind of coming this way. So we're being inserted via helicopter, and once we get on the ground, we're going to talk with some of the guards who are there. They don't know what's going on, but once they see that we're here and they start freaking out, we kind of start looking for areas to where we can kind of defend this position and hold off those enemy forces that are coming in. We got to make sure that they do not cross the bridge at any and all costs. Now, I will give the full disclaimer right here too. This actually doesn't turn out to be too much of a problem, but for the sake of full transparency, I'll let you guys know. The last episode, I had some real problems with radio comms, and so in between the second and third episode, or this episode, I was able to end up getting it fixed, and so I could start hearing people on the radio. But one of the things that I did not know is that voices would not be picked up. But it's not going to be too much of a problem because I'm going to be put up in an area that allows me with my 249 to be able to get a good vantage point on the enemy. There's really not too many people who are up there, and we're kind of engaging the enemy, and we're not talking too much, so you don't miss out on too much. So what I'll do is I'll probably cut in a couple times throughout this episode just to kind of tell you what's going on that you normally would have picked up over radio comms. So again, my bad. I really wish that I would have known that that was not working, but like I said, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's a lot of action in this anyway, so you guys will have a lot to watch. Anyway, like the video if there's something in here that you enjoy. Comment, let me know what you enjoyed, and make sure you subscribe if you like this type of content. In the description below, remember, you'll find that link to the MVG charity donation link. You'll also find a link to my Patreon, and also you'll find a link to the Wars Hell Discord. We'd love to have you be a part of that. Anyway, I'll cut it right here. You guys can enjoy the first part of this mission. I will cut back in a little bit. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. Mortars inbound. Hostile. Okay. Transport coming in. Yeah, I'm coming inside. So I realized that the position that I've been holding here close to the base of the river is far from ideal. There's really no way to engage enemy forces until they come up pretty close, and we don't want that to happen. Ideally, with the M249, I want to be in a far better position that gives me more view on what's going on in front of me. And so I'm going to head into the building behind me. It's a large red structure that has a catwalk at the very top that you can look down onto the bridge and the surrounding area, especially into enemy-held territory. So that will be the best position for me to be at. Once I get set up, I'm able to also radio in what I see. So this is going to be good. Now, there's a lot of enemy that are coming this way, and this is going to be the main action of this episode. So I hope you guys enjoy this next part. Okay. Oh, geez. That rocket. Armor's trying to push across the bridge. Or is coming down towards the bridge. Back's good. If you need more ammo, man, I'll cover up here. Enemy helo west. MI8. With a lull in the fighting, everybody is taking one person out of their team at a time. They're sending them back to be able to resupply. Air was able to bring in an arsenal for us, so as soon as we get there, it's just a matter of getting what we need, and we can head back up there. But one of the things that I find out as I'm heading back is that some of the insurgents that we saw in episode 1 have started hitting our position from behind us. So while we've got the hostile forces across the river, we've also got insurgents hitting us behind the river. So we're basically surrounded. So I'm going to have to try and see what I could do to make sure I could get resupplied here quickly without getting taken out. Now, as soon as I do get resupplied, well, we've got a little bit more action for this episode. So that's what's going to come up next. You can interact with it like an arsenal. Yeah, no problem. You can get anything you need out of it. Hey, be advised, if you guys go to Resupply, if you crouch at the top of it, it is a full-fledged arsenal. Just know if you like reload your loadout, you might have to reset your freaks. Once I get back to my position, I hear over the radio that we have completed all of our objectives, that the enemy has been successfully pushed back, and that we are to return to base. So all in all, just a great mission. Now, I do have to make the long trek to the helicopter, and I say a long trek because there's, or I've had to deal with stamina more in this mission than I've had to in a very, very long time. And so I have to walk for some of it because I run out of stamina pretty quickly. But anyway, so I get on the helicopter and we'll be at base, no problem at all. I really want to thank MVG for reaching out to me. This was a really cool opportunity. I was really happy to be able to put this together, to give this group an experience on what Arma milsim is like. It sounded like everybody had a really, really great time, so I consider that a major victory for us. So big thanks again to them for reaching out to me. Also thanks to PSO for helping be able to put this together, especially you, Pants. You are the man, so thank you for that. Remember, in the description below, you'll find a link to the MVG charity. That's a great place to be able to help support this group. Your contributions go to help out with their community and some of the services that they offer to people who are looking to use gaming as a method to heal. Absolutely awesome cause. You'll also find some other important links in the description below, such as where you can go to join the War is Hell Discord, my Patreon. Remember, like the video, subscribe, all that jazz. You guys know how that goes. Anyway, big thanks to everybody one more time. I have to say that, but War is Hell. You guys don't have to worry because Warfighters, I got your 6.